Hey guys, before I start the actual review and video that you clicked on, I just want to mention that I'm testing out a new microphone, and if things sound a bit different or things look weird or anything like that, something looks off, it's my first time using a new microphone. So if anything feels off, you'll know why, and I hope that I didn't screw up everything to the point where it's ruined the entire video. Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Meg 2, The Trench, and this movie came out in 2023, and I missed it while it was in theaters, and it was just on Netflix. Decided to watch it. Classic case of, it's on Netflix, already paying for it, might as well check it out, and I watched it, and I thought it was kind of funny, although not very good. It wasn't funny in the ways that it was trying to be funny. It was mostly just dull and stupid and not very self-aware about what it was. The special effects were bad. I never once believed that we were looking at megalodons or anything that was coming out of the ocean. It all just looked like a computer, and it was very distracting and disappointing. One thing that really bugs me about this movie is just not even a huge thing about it. It's just when characters are arguing with each other, it just results in them being just hypocrites and criticizing each other about that. And that was really annoying. It didn't really progress anything. It was just eating up screen time. And I honestly don't even know why it was in the movie, to be honest. And I don't really like the villains of the movie. And I don't remember much about the first movie. I remember how it ended. There were parts that were kind of funny, and that's all I remember about it. And this one, it's instead of a couple of megalodons, it's 3 megalodons and a giant octopus thing. And this movie tries to be big and epic and fun, but the problem is most of the movie is not big, epic fun. The last 30 minutes was pretty funny, and that stuff I enjoyed. Like, not intentionally, but it was enjoyable for me because it wasn't as boring as the rest of the movie. It was like, hey, something's happening, and I can kind of enjoy this, and that's why it worked for me. Not necessarily in ways that it was intending, but if I was entertained, I was entertained, and I'll take it. And here's a couple tiny things about the movie that bugged me. A, there are a couple jump scares in the movie. I know it's only a few, but why does this movie need jump scares? Like, why? It's just cheap and stupid, just loud noises that don't make sense. And also, one thing that I found to be kind of funny is that we have a megalodon for people to see in like a museum almost. A guy has one as a pet, which is kind of funny. And at one point it breaks out, and you're expecting it to break out. And what I find to be really strange is that all the shark needed to do was just bust through one layer of metal bars, and then it's free. Like, the people who are caging it up clearly do not care one bit about security. It's so dumb. I didn't find any of the comedy to be funny. There were points in this movie where it was trying to be cool, and it just completely failed for me, and it was kind of comical at times. And I gotta mention this about the movie, and as much as I enjoyed the last half hour of this movie, I can't help but think that it's just a worse version of Jurassic Park, and I'm not even kidding you. There are parts of the third act that are exactly like Jurassic Park. And Jason Statham, he's the best part of the movie, if I'm going to say anything positive about it. He was the best part of this movie, as he usually is in most bad movies that he's in. Like, he feels like he's trying and putting in effort, and it goes a long way. And with him being the main character, it does help, but unfortunately, it doesn't help the fact that his character is kind of flat, as with most, if not everyone, in this movie. The characters are really dull and boring. This movie is 2 hours long for no reason, and Has a lot of things that are just unnecessary and I can happily do without. None of the deaths are satisfying because characters are either swallowed whole or you barely see any blood and it's not really that fun to watch. I don't know, maybe I wouldn't feel this way if I hadn't just recently saw X, because the gore in that movie is like funny and it makes it very entertaining. Where you watch something like this, it's like no blood, and it's like it's not going to save the movie, but it would make the movie a bit more entertaining at the very least. And that's about all I have to say about Meg 2, The Trench. Very boring, forgettable, kind of like the first movie. I'm going to forget about this movie within like a week, and there wasn't really anything special about it. I'll remember the last 30 minutes, and I will forget the rest. So if you can find a cut of this movie where you can just watch the last 30 minutes, watch that, because it's the best part. It's not great, but if you're looking for some ironic enjoyment, then watch the last 30 minutes, and the rest of the movie just skip. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Meg 2, The Trench, a 3 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Meg 2 The Trench, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for the holiday. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching, and by the time this video is going to be up, or at least if nothing goes wrong, I'm hoping that nothing is going to go wrong when I upload this. It's going to be New Year's Eve, so I'm sure most of you will have seen this on either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, but whenever you watch this, thank you for watching. Have both a great day and have a good New Year.